All right, I'm going to have a go at the Observer's weekly Everyman Crossword, but first the cryptic clue of the day. All right, last week, penultimate contest when teams claim payoff, championship pending triumphal result. Well, many of you got that, I think, very quickly. The answer was semi-final. Penultimate meaning second last, so you take the second last letter of all of the other words and they describe a semi-final. Took me a long time to come up with that clue. Still not sure it works 100%, but I suppose it was good enough. All right, let's try this week's. Reading Gogol, you exclaim at last, sad, 4 letters. And I'm not giving you any this week. Reading Gogol, you exclaim at last, sad. All right, let's see what our friend Everyman has. Oh, and I must remember to apply my settings. I'd actually remembered it this time. Skip over fill. Don't skip over fill letters. I'll just apply anyway. Doubt integrity of detective inspectors given time to decline. Oh, I'm thinking detective inspectors will be DI. Oh, it might be DIS, because that would make a nice beginning to a word. Yeah, I mean, I think of disbelieve, but I think doubt integrity might be distrust. So T is time, and to decline, I suppose in a particular sense, might be to rust. Not 100% sure of that. Leaves those fighting Britain in protests. Leaves maybe those fighting Britain. Those fighting maybe? Britain in protests. No, I don't see that at all. Dines in haste, expresses derision. Oh, expresses derision will be something like, whistling, booing. What is dines in haste? Oh, snacks? But how is that expresses derision? Oh, is it a homophone? I don't see that either. Once again, tries overseeing a Latin band's practice. Well, I think it might be once again tries. Oh, which could be in a judicial sense, but I think it's going to start with re. Overseeing a Latin band's practice. Now, but what would be trying someone again? Rehears, or just tries, I suppose. Reattempts. No. Marries striker that's playing in PM. Oh, playing, I think, is going to be an anagram indicator. So I think it might be an anagram of marries striker. Yeah, that's 7 and 7. And I think it's going to be a prime minister, even though the surface indicates afternoon. I think it's going to be Sir somebody who is, I'm not great on the prime ministers, but the K should be helpful. Oh, well, of course, it's the current. Oh, yeah, I forgot he's already how is he already a Sir? I need to look that up. Or was he knighted when he became? I don't think the previous prime ministers were knighted. Anyway, let's try this upper left. Bum low singer. Yeah, is it Bum could be rear. And then a word for low, and the whole thing will be a singer. A singer, like a tenor. No. Acronyms: best actress for Thora Aplenty. All right. Oh, this is, I think, the usual primarily type clue we get in Everyman. We take the first letters and we have BAFTA. Now, who is the Thora? Thora Birch? Thora. Anyway, I think that must be it. So now, oh, I think maybe leaves those fighting. I think after you left the army, you were demobbed. So I think it might be, yeah, so protests are demos and Britain is B that goes inside it. All right, so now our bum, although could be moo, and then a singer. Yeah, the singer is Cher, and we get a moocher who is a bum, I suppose, as in to bum a cigarette. So scoffs, yes, of course, double definition, you scoff your food. I think that's a very British word, and then to scoff at somebody. Once again, tries, it might be hearing. Although once again, tries would have then be hearing. Latin, Latin bands practice. No. All right, let's move on to the rest. Composer Lionel. Well, I'm thinking of Lionel Bart taking starters, a cruise bumper, charges for refreshments. All right, the starters of a cruise bumper go after Lionel Bart. He's come up before. Oliver, I think, was his, right? And you get a bar tab, charges for refreshments. Harry Evans, regularly shaved sections. All right, I think we're going to take, we're going to shave off regular letters from Harry Evans, and we get areas for sections. Airtight container for gunpowder, question mark. Yeah, I don't get that. I think it will be an airtight container, and then playfully it might be somewhere you keep your powder dry. I don't see it. Let's try tormentor going around southeast Spain. Correct. I think it might be a phrase that means, it might mean correct as in bang on, but it might be correct as in maybe a teacher correcting papers. The tormentor, I think, might be a bully going around. Now, southeast could be SE. Is there a name for the region, the southeast region of Spain? But if it is going to be bully going around, yeah. Spain, of course, could be just simply E for yes. God, why did it take me so long to see a bullseye, of course? There we go. Bully going around SE. And then the Spain goes at the end. Okay. Let's try this one too. Tale that ends with a sentence. Well, I'm thinking a criminal sentence, maybe. but I don't see that. All right, back to the acrosses. Old Italians, recusants undergoing reform. Oh, I'm thinking it might be old Italians. The Etruscans come up every now and then. And I think it's an anagram of this strange word, recusants. I suppose if you recuse yourself, you're a recusant. In a flap, I fled nursery. Understandable. Yes, I think we're going to anagram. I think I fled nursery in a flap, I think is the anagram indicator. And yeah, it's going to mean understandable. Now, is that going to be like legible, clear? What's the first word going to be? Yeah, I don't see that anagram yet. Hack takes in tipsy tattler where farmer offers drink. All right, I think it's going to be where a farmer offers drink. With that T, I'm thinking it's some kind of a trough. And I suppose it must be a cattle trough. Oh, hack is cough. I'm very familiar with that. And you are too from watching my videos when I don't pause in time. And that takes in an anagram, a tipsy version of tattler. And that gives us our cattle trough. Fancy food, shop, veal, not half raw, supplied. Could be fancy food. Yeah, although food, fancy could be an anagram indicator. Maybe it's supplied. Okay. Polish or polish entering AA somewhere in the Antilles. All right. I presume it will be somewhere in the Antilles. And is Polish simply going to be P? Oh no, it could be, yes, to polish, to rub, and literally entering AA. I was thinking of other synonyms like TT for teetotal, but there we go, Aruba. All right, endearing, mercurial, deep-rooted. Oh, endearing is 9 letters. I'm wondering if mercurial is a fancy anagram indicator and the whole thing will mean deep-rooted. Yeah, I think ingrained would fit the bill. Divorcee in resort or resort became frosty. Well, it became frosty, iced over, anagram of divorcee. Less tidy in a way, but with a distinct character. Oh, I'm wondering if that could be an anagram of less tidy with a distinct character. I'm thinking something to do with style. Stylize, I think, or stylized. Yeah, there we go. Increasingly feeble wordplay, everyman offered with hesitant expression. I think it's going to be increasingly feeble, and it's going to be an ER word. Is a hesitant expression. So then wordplay, everyman offered. Wordplay could be a pun. Everyman is I. There we go. Punier. May as well finish the downs. Eschew's restaurant. Meat singed in parts. Ooh, could it be a hidden clue? Yeah, I think it's going to mean eschews, which I'm not sure I'm even saying that right, but meat, I don't see anything. Yeah, the restaurant meat singed, I think, would hold the hidden clue, but I don't think we can get from restaurant to meat. No. All right, come back to that one. Victory rebuffed a tailless big cat. Ta-da. Well, victory, I think, is going to be V. Well, then seeing the definition must be at the other end. Ta-da would be voila. And so we rebuff or reverse A, and then a lion is the big cat, but without its tail, without the N. All right, gleaned from harvest, I get just a trace. Gleaned from might be... no, yes, this is the hidden clue. Starting with the V in harvest, of course, a vestige. A drop of alcohol loosens up relatives. Is it going to be a drop of alcohol and then loosens up? Relatives could be kin. What else could relatives be? No, I don't see that. Give another hand to leader, needing attention. Needing attention is another funny anagram indicator, but I think I've seen that one before. But if you're playing cards, to give another hand would be to redeal. Bureaucrat, 1 of 5 daily. One of 5 daily. Well, you are supposed to get, what, 5 a day, fruit or veg? Yeah, and so a bureaucrat, they're often called mandarins in Britain. All right, here's our tale that ends with a sentence. 5-letter word ends in A. Oh, a something drama. I think a courthouse. Oh, courtroom drama. There we go. Blanket. Oh, did I look at this one? I don't think so. Blanket and protective garment cut short. Yes, I think the protective garment is usually referred to in the plural as overalls. But here we cut that short, and a blanket pardon might be an overall pardon. Oh, a tea caddy. Yeah, I think there is gunpowder tea, so that's why the question mark is there. Here's our anagram. I fled nursery understandably. Well, it must be user-friendly, I believe, is going to be that anagram. 3 down must be rehearsal. Let me move my head. So once again, tries overseeing a Latin band's... Yeah, I think practice is the definition. Once again, tries is rehears. A Latin, oh, of course, A is A, and Latin, the language, can be abbreviated to L, and a band's practice is the definition. All right, supplied, of course, must be delivered. Fancy food shop is a deli. Veal, not half, is VE, and raw is red. All right. Here's our drop of alcohol. Oh, relatives must be aunties. The drop of alcohol is just the single letter A, a drop of that word, and then loosens up would be unties. All right, a shoes. Oh, it's not going to be that. I think, oh, maybe it is something in shoes. Restaurant, meat. Oh, a shoes restaurant is the definition, and it is a hidden clue. Yeah, I thought, oh, there's no way that a shoes restaurant is the definition, but of course it was. Eats in, and it's hidden in meat, singed. All right, well, that was fun and not too tricky this week. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and have a great day.